The other night, my friend Marcus walked into the living room carrying a bowl of popcorn while a few friends were talking nearby. Nothing loud, nothing unusual, just people moving around, chairs shifting, someone opening a soda can in the kitchen. And his cat Maple was sitting on the window perch, watching all of it. Now, normally, this is the part where Maple leaves. One unfamiliar voice, gone. A guest standing up too fast, gone. Somebody drops a spoon in the sink, and suddenly she acts like the apartment has become an active volcano. Usually, she disappears under the bed for the rest of the night and conducts all future social activities from a safe, undisclosed location. But this time was different. Marcus sat down on the couch, and Maple jumped off the perch, walked across the room, and curled up beside him. Not on him, not asking for attention. She just stayed there while people talked. And Marcus actually looked down at her and said, "Wait, why are you still out here?" Because if you live with a cautious cat, you notice those moments immediately. Not the dramatic affection stuff, the smaller changes, the behaviors they stop doing, the exits they stop planning, the way they slowly start acting like they don't need to monitor everything anymore. And honestly, that might be one of the biggest compliments a cat can give you. 1. Your cat stops managing you constantly. A cautious cat monitors people all the time. Where you're walking, how fast you move, whether your posture changes, whether you're carrying the vacuum cleaner like some kind of mechanical war device. Early trust with cats is often extremely observational. You'll notice watching from doorways, pausing before entering rooms, leaving when movement increases, keeping escape routes open, and then slowly, those management behaviors start fading. The cat enters the room faster, stays longer, stops repositioning every 30 seconds. That change matters because stress reduction is measurable behavior. Think about this for a second. Confident cats waste less energy tracking harmless things, which means if your cat suddenly starts relaxing through situations that used to make them cautious, that's not random adjustment. That's learned emotional safety. And here's where owners accidentally miss the compliment. Because people tend to notice dramatic affection, lap-sitting, purring, and headbutts. But cats often express trust first through reduced defensiveness. Basically, I no longer feel like I need a backup plan every 5 seconds. Which, honestly, is a pretty meaningful review from a species emotionally designed like tiny survival consultants. And this shift usually creates another change right afterward. 2. Your cat starts existing around you during dead time. Most people notice cats during active moments, feeding, playtime, greeting rituals. But bonded cats begin doing something much quieter. They start hanging around during moments that offer them absolutely nothing. You're folding laundry, answering emails, making coffee badly at 6 a.m. while questioning every life decision that led to adulthood. And somehow, the cat appears, not asking for food, not requesting interaction, just existing nearby. That's important because animals repeat behaviors that feel safe or rewarding. So if your cat consistently chooses your presence during emotionally neutral moments, they're no longer interacting with you transactionally. You've become part of the environment they regulate around. And this is where cats differ from what people expect emotionally. Dogs often increase social intensity when bonded. Cats frequently decrease performance. They stop needing to check the relationship constantly, which is why deeply bonded cats can sometimes appear oddly casual. Like, "Oh, you're here, good, continue." And honestly, that low-drama comfort is one of the most stable forms of attachment cats show. But there's another layer people miss completely. Because sometimes the compliment isn't proximity, it's interruption. 3. Your cat starts interrupting their own priorities for you. This one's subtle. Your cat is grooming. Watching birds, half asleep, mid-routine. And then suddenly they pause to acknowledge you. Tiny glance, slow approach, brief chirp, quick check-in. Then they continue what they were doing. That matters because cats are extremely routine-oriented creatures. When they interrupt their own behavior voluntarily, something socially relevant pulled their attention. And no, it doesn't mean, "My cat worships me." It usually means, "You matter enough to monitor," which is actually more interesting. Cats naturally filter stimuli constantly. Most things get ignored. So when your cat repeatedly pauses activities to acknowledge your movement or location, that suggests you've become behaviorally important inside their mental map. And this often becomes most obvious in multi-person households. You'll see the cat ignore 3 people walking around, but immediately notice one specific person standing up. Why? Because attachment changes attentional priority. And once that happens, another fascinating behavior tends to appear. 4. Your cat begins predicting you. This is where cats start feeling almost weirdly observant. They appear before routines happen, before bedtime, before meals, before work breaks, sometimes before you even consciously decide to do the thing. And people joke, "My cat can read my mind." Not exactly. Cats become extremely good at reading behavioral chains, tiny signals, you reaching for socks, closing a laptop, standing differently, walking with "I'm heading to the kitchen" energy. And bonded cats pay closer attention to those patterns because your behavior matters to their environment. But here's the deeper part. Strongly bonded cats often prepare for routines before the routine itself starts, which means they're not just reacting anymore, they're anticipating. And anticipation is socially significant behavior. It means your presence has become predictable enough to emotionally organize around. That's a very big shift from a cautious animal. And weirdly enough, this can also create some hilariously specific habits. Cats waiting outside bathrooms. Cats arriving 3 seconds before alarms. Cats materializing when you open a snack quietly from 2 rooms away through physics we still don't fully understand. Now here's the part most people misunderstand completely. Sometimes trust makes cats less physically affectionate. 5. Some cats show trust by needing less reassurance. This sounds backward at first, but secure cats often become less clingy over time. Not less bonded, just less anxious. Early trust can look like constant following, frequent checking, always needing to know where you are. But as the relationship feels more predictable, many cats relax. They nap deeper, stay calmer when you leave the room, stops monitoring your every movement. That's confidence, not distance. People often think affection should become more intense over time. Cats sometimes show trust by finally feeling like they can let their guard down. Marcus noticed this with Maple later that night. Normally, guests meant disappearing under the bed for hours. But this time, she stayed asleep on the chair the entire evening. Not social, not interested, just comfortable enough not to worry. And honestly, that's one of the deepest forms of trust cats give. They start borrowing confidence from you. 6. Your cat starts recovering faster around you. A loud noise happens. Your cat startles. But instead of hiding for an hour, they settle down quickly. That recovery speed matters more than the fear itself. Confident cats bounce back faster in environments that feel safe, and trusted humans often become part of that safety. You might notice your cat recovering faster after surprises, checking your reaction. First returning to normal behavior more quickly, because cats constantly read the emotional tone around them. Is everyone else calm? If the answer feels like yes, many cats relax sooner. And if your cat looks to you after something startling happens, that's trust. Not dramatic affection, just quiet emotional confidence. So leave a comment and let us know. What small behavior made you realize your cat truly trusted you? And if this is changing the way you see your cat a little, find the button and join us here at FurEver. Now remember Maple from the beginning? Toward the end of the night, one of the guests stood up suddenly and knocked a chair. Huge noise. Everybody jumped. Maple lifted her head, looked directly at Marcus, then laid back down and went to sleep again. And honestly, that might be one of the biggest compliments a cat can give. Anyway, I should probably go investigate why my cat keeps staring into the bathroom like there's a board meeting happening in there without him. FurEver.